Excellencies, readers and gentlemen, I have the honor of introducing the Secretary General of the United Nations. Thank you.
Son Excellence,
Your Excellency, Mr. François Hollande, President of the Republic of France. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished heads of state and government. Your Royal Highness, Princess Lala Hasna of the Kingdom of Morocco. Your Excellency, Ms. Ségolène Royal, President of COP21. Ms. Christiana Figueres, Executive Secretary of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and performers, ladies and gentlemen. Last December in Paris, the international community adopted the world's first universal climate agreement. Every country pledged to curb emissions and to strengthen resilience to potentially devastating climate impacts. Today, at least 171 countries have gathered here in New York to sign the Paris Agreement. Let us stand back and take this in for just a moment. This is history in the making. This is the largest number of countries ever to sign an international agreement on a single day. I congratulate all those who are signing this morning, and I especially commend the 15 parties who are also going to deposit their instruments of ratification today. And I would like to recognize them by name: Barbados, Belize, Fiji, Grenada, Maldives, the Marshall Islands, Mauritius, Nauru, Palau, the State of Palestine, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, Samoa, Somalia, and Tuvalu. Congratulations, one and all. The spirit of solidarity of Paris still lives.
Excellencies, distinguished heads of state and government, honorable ministers, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, we are breaking records in this chamber, and that is good news. But records are also being broken outside. Record global temperatures, record ice loss, record carbon levels in the atmosphere. We are in a race against time. I urge all countries to move quickly to join the agreement at the national level so that the Paris Agreement can enter into force as early as possible. The window for keeping global temperature rise well below 2 degrees Celsius, let alone 1.5 degrees, is rapidly closing. The area of consumption without consequences is over. We must intensify efforts to decarbonize our economies. We must support developing countries in making this transition. The poor, and most vulnerable must not suffer further from a problem they did not create. Let us never forget, climate action is not a burden. Indeed, it offers many benefits. It can help us eradicate poverty, create green jobs, defeat hunger, prevent instability, and improve the lives of girls and women. Climate action is essential to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, many people contributed to the COP21 negotiations in Paris and to the preparations for this event. I acknowledge their tireless efforts, particularly the work of the UNFCCC Secretariat. Today is a day that I have worked toward since day one as a Secretary General of the United Nations and declared climate change to be my top priority. Today, you are signing new covenant with the future. This covenant must amount to more than promises. It must find expressions in actions we take today on behalf of this and all future generations, actions that reduce climate risk and protect communities, and actions that place us on a safer, a smarter path. This morning, we will be joined by 197 children representing the parties that adopted the Paris Agreement. Of course, they represent more than this. These young people are our future. Our covenant is with them. Today is a day for our children and grandchildren and all generations to come. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, together, let us turn the aspirations of Paris into action. As we show by the very act of signing today, the power to build a better world is in your hands. Thank you very much for your leadership and commitment. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.